Hi, I'm Thomas with Believe in the Run, and this is the 361 degree, which is kind of weird because it's like 1 degree, but it's 1 degree beyond, but 361 Sensation 2. When I got this shoe, honestly, I did not think I was going to like it at all. It's super heavy. It weighs 12.3 ounces for my size 10.5. It's a stability shoe, which I usually run neutral, so it feels really rigid. I mean, flexibility isn't great, the toe. So I wasn't really looking forward to putting miles in this. Plus, it's got all this extra stuff. It's got a plastic TPU heel cup here. It's got a TPU bridge here for support. It has tons of rubber on the bottom. It's got quick foam incorporated with all of it. There's just a lot going on. A lot of overlays, a lot of everything, a lot of padding in the collar. So I thought this was going to be a dog, and I thought I would take it out, get my miles in it, and that would be the end of the story. But I actually kind of liked running in the shoe. I was surprised. I was coming off of a little bit of a groin strain or pull, and so I didn't mind running a little bit slower. So I thought, well, I'll use this shoe for those miles, because how am I going to get a shoe this heavy to go fast? So I put it on and went, and I was like surprised by the comfort right off the bat. And while it is supportive and your foot does feel like it cradles right into the shoe, the takeoff and feel of it was pretty good. It's firm enough that if you were someone who was, say, a little bit of a heavier runner or someone who needs that support, I feel like you get the support without being too mushy. It's got a very firm ride, but it's still cushioned with the quick foam that I thought it did a pretty good job. I was actually kind of like, you know what, toe down. I kind of like this shoe. And I went for another run in it, and again, I like the way the shoe felt in my run. It's a much more traditional trainer than I normally like. I'm a kind of a keep it simple kind of guy, and this seems to have a non-keep it simple philosophy going on. And what we're going to see is a 9mm drop, and I'll say it again, it's a 12.3 ounce weight to it. There's plastic on this thing everywhere. There's overlays. There's a heel counter that's plastic external on the side. The shank down here, there's extra dense foam in the midsection here. Very well padded collar. One of my favorite things about the shoe was actually the tongue. I don't know if you can see it here, but the tongue has a thin kind of soft velvet, or I don't know what you call it, suede-y kind of feel to it, and comes down, protects over the shoe, and I found myself kind of liking it. It's not something that I would pick out. It's not something that I would put in my rotation. But if you are looking for a traditional trainer, or you run in a traditional trainer and you like something that's stability and you don't mind a little extra weight, and this is going to be durable as hell. I mean, tons of rubber, thick rubber on the bottom, tons of cushioning that's not going to wear out. The upper is going nowhere. I don't know how you would bust through this. I don't even see a weak spot in the upper for you to bust through it. So if you're looking for a traditional trainer, don't mind the weight. And if you want that stability, the 361 Sensation 2 might be a shoe for you to check out.